Hi class, my name is Jasmine and today I'll be talking about the lean management system as it pertains to the Washington Hospital. I am a little sick, so sorry if I sound like a little stuffy. But I will be discussing what the leadership at the Washington Hospital attributes the success of the lean management system to, what makes it work, and how the leadership knows that it is working. So, one of the biggest things that the leadership at Washington Hospital attributes the success of the lean management system to is the people that are doing the work. Since they are the ones seeing the issues firsthand and they are the ones that will be implementing the changes that are made, they include them in the problem-solving process by asking them to come up with their own solutions or ideas for improvement. This gives them a better perspective of what is actually going on and what is actually going to work to improve it. Not only are the people doing the work important, but the other staff and leadership as well. Clinician staff and leadership are all included in the problem-solving process when doing a lean management exercise. They allow for a better understanding of each discipline and also gives different perspectives for each issue being discussed. They are able to leave their titles at the door and work together to find solutions to a problem. The lean management system is also successful because they are able to quickly test ideas and see if they work. The leadership at Washington Hospital knows that the lean management system is working because they can visually see the changes. In meetings, when problems are being discussed, you can sometimes see the light bulb go off when someone thinks of a solution to a problem. Once the staff, clinicians, and leadership understand that the lean management system is working, they see that it is changing patient satisfaction, and then they start to change the work that they do and begin to change their behaviors, which in turn changes the whole culture of the organization, and that can lead to a lot of improvement. Leadership can also tell that the lean management system is working because they can see the differences it has made and changes they have already implemented. Michael Platzbecker is the emergency room manager at Washington Hospital, and he gave a lot of examples of issues that they have already corrected that were very successful using the lean management system. One of them was when they used lean techniques to solve the problems of nurses walking back and forth a lot. They were watching nurses and they counted how many steps that they were taking throughout the day, and they were just taking a lot of steps because they were walking. They had all of their supplies in a central location, so the nurses had to walk back and forth for each patient just to get simple or essential supplies. And so it really reduced the face time with the patients, and it just wasn't good. So as a solution, they bought bedside carts, and in them they held the most common supplies that the nurses use. By doing this, face-to-face time with patients was increased because the nurses didn't have to leave the room as often. The supplies were right next to the bed, so if they needed to look for something, they can still continue to talk to the patients while they were doing so. It also made it easier to restock because they used clear dividers in the drawers, and instead of having to count everything to see how much you needed, you just had to make sure it was always full. So it was just visually just easier for restocking. So it's more time efficient. And then another example that he used was when anytime a patient would come in to the emergency room, like someone that was like a nurse or someone would have to stop to sign them in. So what they did was they assigned a clerk to check in that's just there all the time. So when a patient comes in, they just see the clerk. The clerk helps them with the paperwork, puts everything in the computer, so the clinicians don't have to stop what they're doing. This made check-in time a lot faster and more efficient, causing patients to have to wait less time before they are seen. By doing this, they increase patient satisfaction a ton, which is their biggest goal. So a lot of these examples can just show leadership that lean management system there is working. Thank you.